all stand in the central research chamber of the Aphrodite station above Ishtar 9. You recently defeated the space pirate.
Doesn't Spirate work better as Spy Pirate?
I don't care.
Okay.
Large Satil and his partner, the agent of Null, who was trying to combine his DNA with a crest eater, who succeeded, actually. He wasn't just trying, he succeeded in doing so. And then, as Zos was lying on the ground, head crushed, something miraculous occurred, and the whole room went monochrome as Zara sucked in all of the colors and then resurrected Zos. And Zos, when he got up, he realized what had happened and took a knee in front of Zara, kneeling, and she was confused. And then he said, I believe he said, "You're the Polyprismat."
He did say that, yes.
Yeah,
and I remember last week I had a thing that I wanted to say.
You write it down?
I didn't. And I feel like a dumb.
Got him. Alright.
Angie Ben noises.
Zara looks startled, and at this pronunciation from Zos, you see Dr. Wynn, who is currently just holding onto the bars of the cage that Zara covered her in, drops to a knee as well.
I think after the confusion, I believe Elizabeth would follow suit.
Yeah, once Ajori gets back up here and sees, oh hey, people are kneeling, we might as well.
One thing Ajori would know is that
Yeah.
you are. It would be respectful for you to kneel, certainly, but singers don't. It's not a thing that's expected of them.
In that case, I won't.
True, even just divinity. If you were to meet with one of the aspects of creation or destruction, you would not be expected to kneel to them, even.
Cool. Then I won't kneel.
How about what is? I believe that someone isn't even in the room.
Yeah, Saber's way the heck at the end of the hallway.
Saber was in the other room.
Saber was inspecting her kill.
Yeah.
Zara will look at Zos and Elizabeth for a moment, just stunned, and then she'll walk over and try and pull you guys back up onto your feet by your shoulders. He's like, "Look, I don't know what's going on, but I assure you there's a simpler explanation. I might have just found out a new healing technique that Greens don't know about. I should probably
not judging by the color or the lack of color of the room."
I just look around for the first time, oh no.
Well, Whether
Oh,
you
no.
want to spread this information or keep it secret, it's your choice, but whatever you do, I will support you. It's
Isn't
an honor. Not just because it seems like you're the polyprismat, but because you cared enough to push yourself past limits that you thought you had for Zos's sake. And that is the sort of person that I truly can't just let be without giving respect and helping in any way I can. Not that I wasn't already doing that. And I'll sort of chuckle to himself.
You feel a spike of affection from Zara towards you, Ajori. And you also feel like an undercurrent of like panic coming on.
Yeah, like the kind of feeling, right? Yeah. There's a bit of that coming from Ajori as well, honestly.
Yeah, how is everyone else feeling?
I mean, isn't this amazing, right? Like, I mean, nothing that we've ever learned about. I mean, there's the possibilities of bringing people back to life, but I thought Zos was. You did something incredible, Zara. It's the only logical explanation.
Costa's still too stunned to speak. He's kind of just walking around and picking up things that are now suddenly monochrome and looking at them.
I have a question for Gabe. Does the monochromeness, like, how far does it go down the hall?
It's like within Zara's sightline, so go down. Be 1, 2, 3, 4. It would go down 75. It would be 105 feet down, and it like is like in this like diagonal from where the wall blocks her vision.
I see. Okay, so I'm reading those weird some odd emotions that are kind of weird, and I'm looking at my thing. And when am I going to look up? That's the question.
Well, what's Saber feeling before she looks up? Just killed this guy who's paying the ass.
Is that motherfucking thing dead? Like, it better not jump out and fucking maul me.
You're like curious and cautious. You're like poking at this thing.
Curious and cautious. I'm ready to shoot it again in the head.
It's definitely dead, as far as you can tell.
Okay, relieved. Does it have any? Doesn't seem to have any cool loot on it. It doesn't look like it.
Well, he's got some cool loot on him.
Oh, okay.
He's got some stuff.
Did it? I think it. If I remember correctly, it ripped a hole in the wall where it was going to escape.
It did rip a hole in the wall. Yep.
It did rip a hole in the wall, and outside everything seems pretty normal.
Uh-huh.
No cop cars are strapped forming the perimeter, or no crowds, or no people, or the sun is annoyingly bright, I assume, as always. Okay, after probably 2 or 3 minutes, I'll walk back down the hall.
He's got this, and he's also got a crystal that seems to glow with like magic.
What the fuck is this?
Assumedly, you carry it back.
Yeah, I'll take the crystal. I won't take any of this other crap with me. But
Okay. Got it.
hey, what the hell is this thing? What the fuck happened with that wall? Isn't it? Was that always that color?
No.
Oh, hey.
It would seem that Zara has...
Zara's the polyprismat! Elizabeth chirps out.
Yeah, sure, okay. Yeah, okay, fix or it didn't happen.
Yeah, look at this. Elizabeth will like put out like jazz hands in front of Zoss, and Zoss is like standing up and alive.
Still
Okay,
kind of out of it, Zoss
uh,
turns back to Zara and says, if this is true, which all immediate evidence says it definitely is, this completely changes our primary objective here. We have got to get you back to... God, blanking on the name.
Collegio.
We have got to get you back to Zashaman as fast as we can.
Oh, so he woke up. I mean, yeah, so they woke up.
His head was gone.
I don't know.
I can't.
The choice lies with you, whether the rest of us
it's really
want
right
you to go
there.
or
Like,
not.
it-
You're the
it-
one this concerns. Like I said, if you want to keep this secret, I will do my best to help you.
Like the head is right there. It's like there's nothing it couldn't have fucking blown up. It's right. What the fuck are you people talking about?
I can't possibly be the polyprismat.
Yeah, exactly.
That would mean that
You're really
Null,
fucking stupid.
that would mean that Null is going to attempt to break free.
Zara, you understand that if this is even remotely a possibility, you are in an immense amount of danger the longer we stay here. It is supremely important we get you back to where we can, as thankful as I am.
Well, like off planet.
Give me a
back
second.
to the center of the Prismats, back to Zashaman.
And
Excellent. Let's do that.
Zara is going to focus for a moment, and the reflectiveness of her sin, how it like becomes a prism, like where it like releases the light into like fractals to a bunch of different colors whenever they absorb color. It does that. She releases that back into the world, and the color bleeds back into the room. And it begins to return to the same colors that were there. There's no longer like this, like purely black and white, but it's definitely like dulled. Like all of the colors are dulled.
God damn, that fucking mind really fucks me up.
Yeah, you should be more careful next time.
Yeah, man. Like I'm not seeing right. I should wear better head protection.
Yeah, that's definitely the issue here.
Yeah,
And-
you people are fucked up. I don't know what you're on.
And she says, I need a bit of time to figure this out.
Of course.
Zara, I mean, I guess
I'm going to send
now.
something back to the Collegia through encrypted channels. And Dr. Wynn, you can keep silent about this, right? And Dr. Wynn will say, anything, you've come to save us. And she'll just like put her palms up against this cage, and Zara will reach down and like place a hand on it, breathe it in, and you watch as the colors that once made it up absorb back into her body, and her skin becomes more of like the prism that fractals. Yes.
I'm looking over at the rest of the room. I'm not watching that.
And Dr. Wynn will say, yes, I can keep this quiet. We'll need to destroy any video evidence.
Oh, I mean,
I've been in your cameras.
I've been in your system once before. If you don't mind, I could help with that.
Go for it.
Kind of look at her feet. Yeah, she'll kind of use the excuse to leave after the comment about impending doom. She'll she'll start sweeping through everything. By the way, Elizabeth will ask Saber something. Saber.
Yeah.
You recovered his body, and referring to Haas's body, right?
Oh, the freaky one. Yeah. No, look at the. Do you know what this thing is?
Oh, can I look at that?
Yeah. Here.
Now that wasn't a question for you. That was a question for God.
God, yes, you can look at it.
On God. What does
God. What kind of role would
I've
I
ascended.
need to do?
what?
This is a mysticism check.
Oh, I'm gonna roll life science and conclude that it's not relevant by my field of expertise. I don't know what that is. But were you able to swipe any of his credentials off of him? I could probably get into his files and see what you think he was doing.
Yeah. No, they still should be on him. I thought I saw them here.
All right.
Let's go over and take a look.
Yeah. So Elizabeth will go and rifle through the guy's tattered lab coat if it still even exists after the transformation. Does he have an access key to all of his stuff? His computer terminal.
Yes.
Okay. I'll take it, bring it back to this computer, and then wipe the data first while everyone else talks. But
Zos, I need to learn more about this. I'll be honest. The Collegia is. I think they might try and lock me up and do tests on me if I were to go back there, if I'm perfectly honest.
When she says that, Zos just kind of, if anything, just looks scared and kind of understandingly worried and goes, ironically, if anybody understands what it feels like to be kept somewhere because of a power they have no control, I do more than anyone. But I could never fathom this magnitude of weight on your shoulders. It's frankly, I don't know what to do. I know we need to keep you safe, and I know we need to keep you away from those who will be hunting you, but it is ultimately up to you.
Yes. Yes, I'm gonna need some time to think on this, and also find out more of what I am.
I understand, and I will be with you no matter where you go. Just please be careful.
Put a hand on your shoulder. Say thanks. Ajori, could you talk to Dr. Wen and make sure that she actually isn't going to tell anyone?
Of course. Don't worry, Zara. The secret will stay with us as long as you want it to. I will do everything in my power to make sure of that. And I will...
Elizabeth, do you delete the video footage before you show it to Saber?
I mean, Doctor.
No, delete it.
I feel like...
I think it would be better if I don't think this is happening.
I feel like the in-character thing for Elizabeth to do might be to, rather than fully deleting it, just, archive it on what's-his-face? The drone?
Oh, that's a good question.
Lively.
Yeah, go to Doll.
4chan, I mean...
In a moment of weakness, Elizabeth cannot help herself as her finger hovers over the delete button. She thinks about this miracle, this thing that is this act, that this power that has not been seen for millennia, and she can't help herself. She can't resist her curiosity to learn more about the encounter, and she will skim certain footage and run it off and hide it within the telemetry of Dahl, because what she believes is one of the most encrypted programs uh, available to
Possible.
her. Yeah, possible. And while no one else is looking, and just hide that under walls and walls of code, and think to herself, it's probably nothing. I'll just give it a look and delete it later. But that's not the only thing that's not enough to satiate Elizabeth's curiosity. She also has Lorcan Haas's credentials now, so she wants to look into whatever the heck he was, whatever the heck he was writing. Like, she wants to log in as him and see what he had on file.
So one of the things that you recognize are some shipping manifests.
Shipping and receiving?
Under the code name that he used.
Yeah.
And the information seems to conclude that he brought the stuff in that you guys already know that he brought in, but he also sent something to a nearby system, which is called
Blargity blarg.
it's the Ouroboros system. And it is to Ouroboros 2, which is a ring world and hold that repeats the same day eternally.
What do you mean by repeat the same day?
Time loop?
Time, yes, repeats infinitely.
Oh, is it like one of those holds with the anomalies, like one of those?
Things can be brought out of it, as can people. But once you have stayed on planet for a week, you are locked into the day as well.
Question.
Yep.
Is the week cumulative?
The week is not cumulative.
Good to know. So that means we can stay there for like 6 days and 23 hours, then step out for a minute, and then come back.
Yeah, unless you lose your ability to step out.
Yeah, that's what the.
That's
the Jones Act.
that's the rub, but still.
But it is specifically to someone on a space station nearby. And it seems to be whatever it was a formula that he made out of the materials that he was getting and the Crest Eater bones.
So he sent that transformation formula to Ouroboros?
Yes, specifically like a shipment of the formula with the information from the formula. And the person that he sent it to is Divine. That's the name that you find. Like Divine, Divine.
Huh. Well, this is disconcerting.
You don't see any other messages in between them, and he does not seem to have kept a notebook on this computer.
Elizabeth was really hoping for a null manifesto. She was thinking the whole time, it's like, how could someone so brilliant dedicate their whole life to worshipping Null? It's just terrifying, and now we'll never know.
Well, they got a lot of great points, like ...
Saber, shut up.
Shut up.
All right. So if that's all the
They're
information,
not even in this area.
if that's all the information, Elizabeth will shut. You know what she will do? She's going to neural shunt her memory of copying the information to Doll, so only Doll remembers that Doll has it.
Okay.
And then she's going to walk back.
Wait,
Report.
so she's gonna forget it herself?
Yeah.
Yes, temporarily. It's
Oh, that's sick.
Elizabeth will come up and say, hello, doctor. It's done. All the information, it's been scrubbed. And I also found something. You may want to see this.
Okay. Still look at that. We're gonna go back. Jory, you were talking to her.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
I would just I would say to her, I'm not going to try to threaten you or anything like that, but I mean, from what you've overheard, I'm sure you can understand why Zara might want to keep the possibility and apparently likelihood of her being the polyprismat under wraps. So, can we trust you to keep this quiet, at least until we are, well, she is ready to speak about it?
I think this would be a diplomacy check followed by a sense motive, and you will have 8 on the diplomacy from Zara, so you have a +2.
Okay. 34. Followed by a... Where's sense motive? There it is. Sense motive. 27.
Yeah, this person definitely like worships a little bit the polyprismat, which a lot of painters or humans do in this world. And she seems specifically to just respect you guys a lot because you just saved your life. So she's gonna keep her lips tight about this for a while.
Good. Sehr gut.
You also get the feeling she's not a good liar.
Yes, that will also help.
Well, will it help if she gets grilled on it? Will her not being a good liar be like a serious problem?
I mean, I guess, yeah.
Okay, I walk up to Dr. Nugent and I go, you understand the gravity of what we've discovered here, right? I don't know how much education they have on this subject out here and wherever the fuck we are, but this is very serious. You need to not tell anybody. And if you do, we will be back. I will be back.
Okay, make it.
Zos,
Make it
there's no
intimidation
need.
check. Make an intimidation check.
Okay.
God damn it. So... Okay, well, there goes any goodwill we had with her.
Oh.
Just
Don't
a
worry.
little bit of
It's not gonna ruin whatever you did.
Yeah, but like the way that intimidation.
No,
I did a very bad job.
Basically, intimidation. You don't want to do it for long-term things because once they're out of your sight, it's like the reverse happens. Whatever you did to them, the reverse happens. So if you raise their attitude up with an intimidation check, then it'll go down the opposite amount.
Oh, okay.
In like a couple hours, I think.
Gotcha.
It's
less about like it's less about her being scared of me in this moment and more her knowing that like we are going like that, even though Ashori was framing it in like a positive way, that like if she tells people and we can trace this back to her, like I will be coming back.
It's not a threat. It's a promise.
Exactly.
I just opened some doors over here. Just wanted to express the fact that this map has a fucking bathroom in it, which is awesome. Never seen a...
Where is this bathroom? I must see.
Never seen an RPG map bathroom.
Yeah.
Hey,
It's just the men's room and the ladies' room.
I
must find it.
I don't believe... I think this is unisex.
Where is it?
And then a landmine fucking hits me, right?
Yeah, landmine hits you, you die.
Oh, I found it.
On the toilet, just like my hero Elvis Presley.
Uh-oh.
They're not sized well enough for you, Ajori.
Oh, I'm.
Yeah,
Ajori is not actually moving around. This is Ben being like, wait, I want to see where the bathroom is.
where's
Anyways,
I'm gonna play Idol Master on her phone now. You feel a little pin of dopamine come from the mobile game.
Yeah, so okay. Once we've exited the premises, Elizabeth will try to get everybody's attention about something she found on the computers. We don't have to roleplay it, but I'll just say that she'll just extend the information about those shipments and how, well, Zara getting back to the Collegia is probably more important right now. We have some sort of lead, and this problem is much larger than any one person.
by the way, here, I need to give you guys larv stuff.
Is my police cruiser fixed?
It was just flipped over. We already determined this.
Well, it did take half its health and damage.
How long is it going to take for our engineer to fix it?
I mean, the flipped over part, Ajori can probably fix on his own.
Yeah, but we have an engineer here. We have a mechanic. We have a whole ship's worth of, like, fucking lathes and power tools. We have future tools.
You actually don't have future tools.
What
You
kind
don't
of
have a bay.
is this?
You have a storage bay, but you don't have a future tools bay.
That's very, very inaccurate.
You have future medical tools.
And technically, engineering and I have all engineering and computing tools as part of my mechanics class under level 6.
You have a mechanic, and real ships are supposed to have tools to perform maintenance.
This
And
isn't a real ship. It's a fake ship.
this is a much smaller scale problem than the problem with the ship.
That's the loot on Larv. Larv also has a journal on him.
Oh, for this whole time I was looking for his null manifesto in his files. I guess it'd be kind of stupid to keep that inside like the public system. That
Larv isn't he's a pirate.
Oh yeah.
Guy.
Oh yeah, it's not Larv. Sorry. Yeah, Larv was it
Larfkin.
Larv's the pirate lord.
Yeah. Okay.
And then Lorkin's the
Dread Lord.
the druggy.
He was a chat. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
For that.
Lorkin was the one who shot himself up.
Yeah.
Yes.
Gave himself sweet bone-eating juice.
Oh wow. So we should go through this. We should go through this equipment. Does anybody see anything that jumps out at them?
I think the null AR seems cool, but I am not able to use it. So, if anyone does not object to me just taking that on principle as a trophy,
I have claim to like none of it because I already have the batteries I need, and I can't benefit from weapons or armor.
Oh, by the way, the crystal that you guys found. If someone wants to roll mysticism on that, they can.
Yeah, someone other
Oh,
than
yeah.
myself, please.
Okay, I pick it up and take a look at it.
I'll take the rotating pistol AR. Because I assume that's a small arm, right?
Yeah, I got 32 for mysticism.
Or a
You should be able to look it up.
yeah.
It is a ability crystal Mark II.
Ooh.
What that do?
It's a +4 to 1 ability,
Oh,
and it just lasts.
I would really like that if nobody else likes that, because I'm just basically just stats are everything for me.
Oh, ability? Yeah, I think I shouldn't take any ability enhancing stuff. That makes.
I would
If
love
you-
to have that. If I could give it a plus, was it +4?
Damn, that's incredibly strong.
To my
Dude,
damn
yeah, if I put that into my wisdom score, I am at 22 for wisdom, as long as it can take me over 20. Which will
can,
up
yes.
my AC and all my wisdom, like wave dancing shit.
Well, I found it. It's mine.
Okay, that's fair.
If you
Fine,
guys,
you can take your drugs.
if you're like that, I'm gonna take it from you. Zara will say to
To everyone.
no to Saber in specific.
But I killed it.
You got your trophy.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Plus, there's better stuff for you to buy.
I think we should. Yeah, we should
I don't
definitely.
have anything.
A 24 piloting.
We should sell the toolkits. I have those
Hey.
already.
If you sell all the stuff, then
You can buy whatever you want.
you'll probably get up to enough to buy an ability crystal. I already took my first one. I only had a Mark 1 though.
I think we should like. So we have the ability crystal for Zos, and then the Knowles, the what was it? The pistol for Ijore. There's a specialist coil rifle AR. Is that better than the sniper that you have?
It's not a sniper. It's a
It's in
long arm.
it's a long arm. Okay, never mind. Yeah, we should probably sell that as well then. Yeah, I think, and none of us do melee unless any of these. Is there a difference between finesse and strength weapons in this system? Like, could Ijori use these like lighter weapons? Because they do seem to be better than his default hammer.
Let's see. What are? Hang
So
on.
it's the micro serrated longsword.
Yeah,
and
is that a
then-
basic melee weapon?
Oh, do you only have proficient with basic
Yes.
melee weapons? Let me look. S stock. So there's an S stock. Wait.
I think you have advanced melee weapons.
Me?
No, Elizabeth.
Yeah.
Advanced melee weapons?
Yeah,
I think it's just
Elizabeth.
regular melee weapons.
Let me look at your proficiency.
Yeah, that's an advanced
Yeah,
weapon.
it's just basic for you.
None of us. Oh my god, that is quite the weapon though. But none of us. I don't think any of us have advanced melee weapon training.
Well, sell it then.
Yeah, I think we should sell basically everything except for the pistol. And
There's also a bunch of other stuff that you need to sell because.
oh yeah,
I
I
mean,
mean, I would like to use the null AR.
Wait, so are we full into are we going to go into downtime soonish, or?
yeah, we should be moving into downtime soon.
yeah.
Okay, because I have a whole bunch of samples of different null creatures that we found that I would like to take a close look at just for like either practice or finding anything useful from them.
I would like to take the null AR and the armor she has and take some pictures of it for using them in her stateroom.
The
4chan.
The Spec Ops armor, one of the Spec Ops armors was taken. Otherwise, it's 3 times all of this. You guys have as well. AG stands for Aeon Guard.
Can we, like, repaint it or whatever to not be Aeon Guard?
Yes.
Cool.
In fact, you don't even need paint supplies because you have someone who can just, like, paint things.
Do Prismat things, yes.
Yeah.
Quick question. Is that light armor?
It is light armor, yes.
Then I
Spec
would-
Ops armor.
Hang on.
You have to have it modified to fit you.
Yeah. Which would be
I don't
expensive.
see. Well, we have several.
It'd be 300 credits to modify one of them. To
Oh,
fit.
that's not that expensive.
Yeah, okay, that's pretty. That's a lot cheaper than my suggestion.
Okay.
Which was to take 2 pieces of armor to a big piece of armor.
Does anyone want to take the jetpack? Maybe Saber can do it with their ticket.
It's built into all of these spec ops.
Oh,
Those the you see the parentheses, all that stuff is involved.
This set of armor
Gives you a force field. It gives you a bunch of different stuff. Gives you DR.
This shit really is.
It's
It's pretty epic
it's primo armor.
with drip like this.
I think actually, considering her new status as Polyprismat, I think that I think Zara is going to take that light armor.
yeah, I think Saber should
She likes her clear weave, but it is no. Saber already has that armor,
Okay. Oh yeah, that's why. I
Already
thought.
wearing it. It's
so you're not selling any of the armor. Everyone else is.
Yeah.
Everyone who can take it is taking it.
Okay. So that comes down to the pistol, knife. Yeah. So it's a pistol, the knife, the rifle. Are going to be sold, and then. Yeah. Let me.
Is there any art for the null assault rifle?
Yeah, it's on the specialist. Here we go. Give me just a second. I'll bring it up.
Oh goodness, they are Japanese goblins.
This is the rifle,
Oh my goodness.
and this is the armor.
So I'm gonna start like crunching the numbers if that's okay on things.
Yeah.
We sell them at their full value.
Half value. Same as
Okay, that makes
half
sense.
They're unmistakably here, right? With you.
Okay.
What a good one.
And yeah, we're going to go into a month of downtime. Or actually, no, we're going to go into an amount of downtime that you guys specify because what matters is when you guys start to look into and like start to head over to this place that you've learned that this stuff was sent.
How much downtime will it take to fix the police cruiser?
To fix the cruiser, I think that would just take like a week max.
So let's stay here for a week. Yeah, we'll just
Fix
do
the
a lot of
place further.
shopping. Yeah, I think basically getting ready, making sure all of our equipment's fixed, and then we can get going.
Cool. So Olin wanted to look into some stuff having to do with samples from creatures that. Oh, by the way, yeah, I should have probably mentioned how this adventure ends because you guys did complete it.
Yes, please.
So basically, you figured out that you already passed all the checks and everything because you already talked to Nonpalic. Nonpalic, when you tell him where the soil's coming from, he does some tests and realizes that exactly what you guys realized, which is that it's reacting with something in the environment. And he starts to basically oversee the shipping of soil from Gunyam instead of Ishtar, so that none of these reactions continue to happen, and eventually the blight fades away. And you guys are celebrated as heroes. And the Gunyamian nationalists quiet down in some sections. However, they're still there. There's an undercurrent of that. But it's less prominent than it once was. And you also are awarded by the quorum's representatives here some credits as payment for your actions. Specifically, 10,000 split 5 ways, so 2,000 to each of you.
Nice.
We're rich.
So 10,000?
2,000 each.
2,000 each, okay.
10,000 total, 2,000 each.
All right,
Nice.
I'm about a third of the way through calculating lay cash.
Okay, and once you're done with that, I'll take a look at which samples actually have and whether they're actually useful. Because I was looking a little bit into kind of the crafting system, and apparently there's some way to do that with some sort of serums, but I have no idea what we're actually going to use that for.
Yeah, I think you can craft healing serums.
Yeah, so if the samples thing isn't whatsoever worthwhile, I might just like spend the money to make some better serums, because I do have quicker tricklers, so having some good serums might be good. So I have one Apari sample, one Barathu sample, one Nihili sample, and one Crest Eater sample.
Nihili, not Nihili, but yes.
With the Crest Eater sample, you now have the information to make that shit that that other guy used.
Yeah, it was like a vial of the Crest Eater blood. So
Yeah.
can I take a look at that? Should I make like a life sciences check or something?
Yeah, if you want to recreate the serum that you saw he had made, you can do that.
Yeah, I think that makes a lot of sense for what he tried to do.
It'd be a medicine check, I think. In that. No, it's life science. Yeah.
Okay. Life science, 21.
Yeah. You work on this for a while, and you're pretty certain that whoever made this is beyond you.
Okay.
Whoever made this was a genius, or had the advice of a genius.
Question. We split the story rewards with Zara. Should we split the loot rewards with her as well, or is it going to go 4 ways?
You can split that 4 ways.
Okay, thank you. So it's looking like money is... Oh.
Or you could split it less ways, because I believe the armor is worth quite a bit.
Yeah, the armor's worth 7,500 each.
Oh, 70... Okay.
Is that just the armor? Or is
yes,
that the armor
just
with
the
all
armor.
Oh, well, then it's even more.
Ugh. Well, then I'd give it myself 7,500 more money then.
How much money did you end up with overall, though?
All right, yeah, we're around 14,000. That serrated sword is very expensive.
I think it would be reasonable to give, because I don't think Elizabeth got any loot. 7,000 to Elizabeth, and then split the rest among the other people.
Thank you. That makes it a lot easier for me. I don't know how to do math. No, that's new quirk unlocked. Elizabeth is horrible with mental math.
Quirky.
AutoCAD crashed. What do I do?
What do I do?
So how do I put an armor check penalty into the mods of an armor?
Here I will show you. I've done it myself. It is quite strange.
It's quite twisted.
It is quite twisted. Here is how I did mine. Just copy. You can copy and paste this and.
Oh, I see it. It's just minus number
3
to ACP.
Well, you can do 3 max dex to armor.
Yeah.
Okay, everybody gets 2,193 credits. And Saber,
Yeah,
you get 1 more.
thank you.
Because it was split down the 3rd. Okay.
So I'm
Yes.
level 7 now. I can buy a tactical walker.
You
Can you
can
afford it?
buy higher level things.
They're just it's just a recommended level.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm just too poor though.
Yeah.
I don't have 20,000 credits,
Don't even have 20,000 credits. What a loser.
and it doesn't seem to fly.
Whack. So, Gabe, is there anything I can do with any of those other animal samples, or... I think maybe I'll spend a little bit of my money to... I believe how the crafting system works, and tell me if I'm wrong. You can just kind of use it to circumvent kind of supply and demand. Like, you can pay for an equivalent amount in materials for buying it, and
Yeah,
then
you
just
can
like try
craft-
and make it.
You can craft at half price.
Oh, half price. Oh, cool.
I believe, yeah.
I thought it was full price. That's cool.
Let me double check. I might be thinking of Pathfinder.
I really want that heavy assault bogey.
If it's full price, I think it might be cool to factor in maybe a slight reduction from using something that's organically harvested, but like I wouldn't argue for like a full reduction or anything, you know, or even a half.
Yeah, give me a second.
By the way, so you got this really cool BioWare. Which one was it? Regenerative blood makes it so that when you heal your stamina points, you also heal real hit points.
Cool.
You know, I'm looking at the most expensive terrestrial ground vehicle I can have and what its collision damage. And holy shit, the Ultimatum hover carrier, it may cost 3 million credits, but 28 d10 bludgeoning damage.
Crafting an item normally takes 4 hours. And let me see.
I mean, yeah, sure, it has a Zenith artillery laser, but
Running them over.
10.
You can craft at, it looks like 10% less of the item's value. So it'd be 90% of the item's value.
Okay.
Oh, wait, requiring at least 60 crew on board. Okay. Never mind.
So we can count those samples as stuff to make serums. So if you have any serums that you want to make those.
Speed 40 miles.
Okay. Should I just do kind of? Here's the thing. I mean, I don't want to overthink this too much, but I don't know if it makes total sense for it to just like I magically find all the materials for it in these. So maybe should it be like bump it to like a 20% reduction instead of like a 10%?
That's what I was saying. I was saying the 10% reduction is from the. I see.
Okay, no, that makes sense. I misunderstood you. So if that's the case, I think I'll make 2 Serum of Healing Mark IIs with some of this money.
Cool.
So that'll be 8 hours for right now.
pardon me. How much money did Al redistribute amongst everyone again?
Everyone
We each
got
got
2,193, and you got 2,194 because I gave it to you. Extra credit on the house.
2,194. Was that in
so
addition
if
to
you
the
want-
2,000 we got from the?
So, quick question. When selling things, because I'm going to be selling my old armor, we get half price back, right?
Ability crystal plus one. Ability crystal Mark 1 is 1,400 for everyone's information. It's a +2 to an ability score.
Only 1,004. Wait.
Yeah. Only 1,400.
Man. Who did this?
What were you about to ask, Jack? And what were you about to ask, Ben? Jack first.
Was this in addition to the 2,000 credits given to us?
Yes.
As a reward for the
In addition. In addition, yes. Ben.
How much do we get? Like, what percent do we get back when selling stuff? Half?
I think that yes.
Can I diplomacy to get full?
No, you can diplomacy to. It's DC 20. We'll say.
I pass.
Wait, give me a second. Let me finish talking.
No.
For every 5, you get 5% more. So for every 5 above 20, so you got 3, so you'd get 65% of cost.
So I'd get 65% of cost. So, calculator, save me!
And for every 5 below, you get 5% less.
Okay, samples are gone, and we have some
Round up
serum,
or round down?
healing
I assume
serums
down.
Mark II. That will come
Round
in
down,
handy.
always round down.
Wait a minute. In the in my equipment, it says I have 8,621 wealth. What is that?
That's your total value. of
That
everything
is your
you have.
net worth.
All right, guys.
Oh.
I'll still keep the Mark 1s on me for like bringing people up in a pinch when they just need any health at all. But those Mark 2s we can actually use for like substantial healing because they're 3d8.
Nice.
Also, just so everyone's aware, if we ever find Aeon Stones, we can put them in the Aeon Guard armor.
Awesome.
Oh yeah, remember that.
Well, they already have, I think, 2 Ion Stones on them.
What?
The Aeon God armor?
You didn't mention they had that, or I didn't hear you mention it.
It's in the thing that I sent out. It says
Okay.
AG Spec Ops. It says Clear Spindle Aeon Stone, Deflective Reinforcement, Filtered Rebreather, Jetpack, and Purple Sphere Aeon Stone.
Oh yeah, I didn't see that. So they all have the clear spindle and purple
They
sphere?
all have all of that stuff.
Okay.
All of those upgrades they have.
Noted. Right. Sorry, I was too busy looking at Archives of Nethys and I didn't see that. Deflective. Oh, good lord, that's worth a lot as well.
Think about what you guys want to buy.
Yes.
Tell me when
Wait.
you're done and have found what you want to buy.
Yes, I would like to buy a scale grasser. Is that how you pronounce that? Great. I don't. Grazer. This thing.
I don't know.
Yeah. What is a grasser?
Scale
It's not a word.
grazer, I guess.
Scale Grazer.
Yeah, so Scale Grazer is a plasma weapon. I
Nice.
picked it because I have heavy weapon proficiency, and it better fits the description of the weapon that I've been describing myself using, the laser rifle, where it can be broken down into 31 small pieces and then assembled by hand.
That's awesome.
It costs 6,500 credits.
I'm imagining you drop it, disassembling it into 30 pieces, and then putting it into a bin of loose Legos, and then walking it past security.
Exactly. But am I okay to get that, Gabe?
Yeah, I mean, if you got the money for it.
I got the money for it, baby.
As long as you got the money for it.
Yeah, so now I do 2d10 plus 6 damage. Plus 5.
That's crazy. That's absolutely bananas.
Absolutely ridiculous.
Absolutely fucking mental.
We probably should have like gone through this and equipped some of this stuff before the final fight.
Might have made things a bit easier, probably.
We did fine.
I mean, we
Yeah,
did.
you definitely did fine.
I did fine.
Aside from the... you did fine.
I don't know
Yes.
what y'all were doing. That was
I don't know what y'all was doing.
what are you doing?
I mean, I'm just looking at this and like filtered rebreather with its +2 to saves against poison. Yep, that would have been helpful.
If you was from where I was from,
You'd be fucking dead.
Sabers 14. Actually, no, take my back. 8 chip. Fortune's got a little bit toned down recently.
Not cool enough for you?
No, too many normies
oh,
in flux.
I know what Zara's doing.
Damn, if only I had 9,000 more money.
What do you want?
Sorry, not 9,000. What would that be? 3,000 more money? I picked power armor proficiency. The problem is that a lot of power armor is kind of mid. But it like you go from like, yeah, this is pretty cool, to like twice as effective between level 7 and 8, but they're a lot more expensive. Like,
Well, I give you the money for it, but you have to pay me back double.
I already gave you the 1 credit on the house. That's gotta be worth something, right? Like a
I
credit.
know, but like hey, I gave you that one. How about we make the fertilizers alone with 25% interest?
Zara will give you 2,000 just free. There you go.
Oh wow.
She doesn't have anything to buy at the moment.
Elizabeth won't know what to say, but thank her regardless. So if I sell my old armor, I'm still...
Okay, well. So that's half.
What are you looking at? Which one?
I'm looking at the Cashcom Scout, because it's power armor, but it actually has a maximum dex bonus where I take full advantage of it. So my AC is going to go through the roof if I can pick that up. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, so I have 12,000 minus. Yeah, I'm still about 4,000 short, so I don't blame. I'm not going to be able to buy it just yet. I think my role as damage dealer is probably more important than tank. because we have a self-appointed tank in the party.
That's what she's gonna do.
Right. I do believe I am ready.
All right, I'm almost ready. Hang on. Diplomacy check. Wonderful. Another exact same roll. Oh well, that's just half. So, all right. So that's going to be 1350. So 8149, and then 2750. So that's going to be 1375. So carry the 1. Carry that 1. All right. Let me just delete those off my sheet. And
You know, if you want, you could take that heavy weapon of yours and you could mount it onto my car.
My heavy weapon?
Yeah, if you want, I could spend 1,300 and they'll just weld it to the. Actually,
I can carry it now.
yeah,
I'm proficient
fucking
in
carry
that
at
action.
70 miles an hour.
That probably not.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, don't you
No.
feel
Don't you feel a little bit
feel
stupid?
a little stupid?
You feel a little silly. Don't you feel a bit ashamed? A little.
Oh. Should I become medium? Should I become large? I could buy like a really shitty power armor that makes me as big as a Shori.
That's fucking hilarious. I should probably buy like an additional, like,
37
seat.
bulk.
Oh my
What's
god,
37
additional
bulk?
seats are so
The
cheap.
power armor.
Of course the power armor is 37 bulk.
Do you count as having 37 bulk while you're in it?
No, it's to carry it around. Once
Oh,
it's
it's
powered
carry-
up, it doesn't...
Oh, okay. It's like, I can't carry that shit.
Okay, I would like to install additional seating level 1, which adds an additional seat to the crew number. So now 3 people can be in the front, and now 2 people can be in jail.
Okay.
I don't know how the
Whoa.
ergonomics of that works, but I mean, it says I can do it.
Cool. Yep, and you're paying the right cost.
Yeah, 115.
Nice.
Why is it so cheap?
Remember, you
Alright.
guys can also get weapon fusions and stuff like that. They're basically just magic enchantments to your weapons.
What?
They're called
Version-
weapon fusions.
That's cheating! You can't do that!
You're cheating.
There's the technical version of that, which is weapon accessories.
Accessorized?
Oh, And it's my remote hack range finally increased. It actually increases every 2 levels after 7. Remote hack. You are now.
Oh, I could get Turo to play a 3,000
You're now remotely hacked.
credits. Oh, I get. I should. Yeah, I need to start. I think I'm going to save for 9,000. I can get the ramming crown.
So what's special about two-handed melee weapons? Gabe?
What?
Two-handed. What's different between two-handed and one-handed melee weapons? Anything?
Normally damage value and also the amount of hands you need to wield it.
Fair enough.
Yeah, pretty much it. Why, did you see something that you wanted?
Yeah, I am getting myself a big pencil lead, also known as a carbon staff.
Ah, yes. Yes, I
And
see.
it really isn't lead.
Block is a special
Yep.
weapon property that
I see the
when
block.
you strike a target, you get a +1 enhancement bonus to your AC.
Yep,
for 1
that's
round.
part of why I'm taking it. Bulk of
100 more billion credits.
cost.
Okay, I may actually buy the shitty power armor because I just read that it extends the range of the mechanic remote hack to 40 feet.
What? Which one?
The Sty Shield. It's actually like it's power armor that is technically worse than my medium armor, but I want it because I've always imagined Elizabeth in the giant power suit, and I can afford it, and it will also make my remote hack have 40 range instead of 20.
Paladin, your light armor. How much would that increase it by? What you can buy?
Sorry, what was that?
Did you remember to add the price of what you're selling your light armor to look at
Yeah,
what
no, so basically there's 2 power armor I'm eyeing right now. There is the level 8 one, the Cashcom Scout, which is like much the Cashcom Scout is like that's what I'd want to be a tank. And then there is the Psy Shield unit, which is I would have an AC of 22 and 23, EAC of 22 and KAC of 23 respectively.
Okay, Gabe,
so
I just realized I've been playing very wrong. My maul had the unwieldy property, which meant I couldn't do full attacks with it, and couldn't use it to make attacks of opportunity.
No problem.
So
Get out of my game!
that would
Do it.
explain.
We'll do it right.
Huh?
Cheater!
I mean, it's not
We'll do
like
it
I
right
ever
now.
hit with any of those things.
It's true.
No cheat.
I don't think you've ever hit with a full attack.
That's true. Yeah.
What were you about to say, Al?
Yes, I would like to buy the Psy Shield unit power armor level 5.
Groovy.
All right, and even though I'm buying it, I would like to roleplay it as over the course of the break, Elizabeth has basically been trading for scrap, in a combination with melting down some of the material that we recovered. And even though we're not using the crafting rules, she would have. This would have been the final pieces of the mech suit that she'd been making at her parents' garage for the past few months. And it finally whirs to life inside the our spaceship.
Cool. Got it.
Does it look like the Gundam from Mobile Suit Gundam, the 08th MS team?
It's a good question. I need to determine what it looks like.
Is it a Max suit from Planetside? Like the new conglomerate, the one that's basically like a power lifter with shotguns welded to it.
I'm thinking of something like more of like like civilian wear, kind of like industrial equipment, less so like combat gear.
Yeah, that's what the NC Max suit is. It's refitted in mining equipment.
That's my favorite sci-fi trope.
The deadly mining equipment trope.
Yeah, just retrofitted like mining equipment is my favorite power armor trope. Because space mining sounds fucking horrifying. Yeah, I'm gonna spend a lot of time. I need to spend a lot of time contemplating. I'm not quite sure what the power armor looks like yet.
Honestly, I might. Let's call it for today. I got some prep to do anyways.
Yeah,
that I can work
today's been housekeeping.
Yeah,
Okay.
and some role play. But I am just like, I'm also just like very ill, deeply ill.
Okay, I mean, I'm okay. Yeah, there's no need to continue if you're not feeling good.
It's all good. I got a history test I should probably do anyway.
Yeah. I also got a test.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna make the note sheet. I've been procrastinating making it because the test is due like tomorrow at midnight.
So yeah, I have a big pencil lead that I hit people with now.
Awesome.
Very epic.
I toured it.
That's not the
It had
attack.
a carbon fiber shaft on its propeller.
That's the attack.
It was 4 inches wide.
Zara has picked up a weapon proficiency and a weapon.
Is there a way to like designate if you own more than one armor? How do you indicate that it's equipped?
So if you like click the gear next to the thing in your inventory, you can set equipped, carried, or not carried.
Ah, okay. We're gonna change these things.
Although I just sold my old stuff.
Yeah, well, the thing about power armor is that it's powered. There are instances where it has no power, so being able to keep the spare is useful.
Yeah.
The thing about power armor is that it's powered.
Yeah, it's armor that is powered.
The thing about power armor is your mom.
Oh God, -37. Oh, I am overburdened.
I'm sorry. What the fuck?
How do I? Yeah, okay, armor type. Head
I need
power armor.
someone else to look at this to make sure that I'm not losing my goddamn mind.
Look at what?
There's a disintegrator rifle called the Liquidator that does a D20 acid damage.
Oh my goodness.
Okay.
Oh my God.
That's a situation that die is not supposed to be used in.
Yeah, D20's in the fucking damage section? What is that?
I mean, I guess it makes sense, right? Like,
How?
like if you hit someone somewhere important, like organs and shit are gone.
Oh yeah, if they get liquidated.
Yeah.
If you get hit,
but
you
like
die.
at the same time,
If I
like
just
you're
remembered-
spraying acid at them. They might just get hit by it a tiny bit, in which case
If
they're
I-
fine.
If I covered you in acid, you're probably dead.
If I were to shoot,
Yeah, I think the problem is more with the reliability of the weapon. Like, is it a gout of acid? Is it a little spurt? Who knows? That's what the D20's for.
and the only thing left is your finger bone.
Yeah, I mean, I would say the D20 represents the difference between like like tiny little like spritz of acid and like full on acid bukkake.
What?
I am in hell. You have placed me in hell.
What have you done?
Hell is where I am.
So, does power armor just set your strength equal to something? How does this work? Using power
Strength
armor.
is like a box of chocolates.
Strength. Well, wait. Armor determines your effective strength. Use in all strength-based rolls, even if your strength is higher. You are limited to the armor strength. Okay.
So, it makes you better at melee.
Yep, still not going to do it.
Don't you understand? It make you better at melee.
Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, so it's still applying the bulk to me. Am I just encumbered forever?
I mean, if you put it on as... I can't think right now, so I'm just gonna... You should figure that out.
Okay.
Cool.
We can talk about it next session, but...
Yep.
Okay, so yeah.
It might just be the sheet that's
Yeah.
not doing it right.
Yeah, the bulk should not count. It should not count in this scenario.
Especially while it's on. Like,
Yeah.
if it's powered on, then what
Ooh.
the fuck is...
Olin, here's something you might want
Yeah?
to look into.
Mm-hmm.
Do you prefer dealing lethal or non-lethal damage?
I don't really think I have a preference. It
Okay.
depends. I think lethal can be more useful sometimes, but
Yeah,
I mean,
because
I don't know.
there is a weapon accessory called the inertial dampener that you can put on any weapon that causes it to deal non-lethal damage, and you can switch it on and off as a swift action.
That's cool. I mean, it can already choose that with unarmed attacks, but
Yeah.
that might be kind of funny to be able
But,
to.
but what I'm saying is, like,
non-lethal railgun shots.
you can already do this. Like, we
Yeah.
could all get one of these and just be like, "You're coming with us, buddy."
That's true.
They are quite expensive,
Kind of hard,
though.
but in situations where we really need that to happen, we can always just
Yeah,
have
I
me
mean,
do the finishing
in
blow with a
situations
punch.
where we need that to happen, I can grab them.
Yeah, we've got options.
Another program, armor, check, penalty. Oh. Man, this is such cool documentation. Too bad it doesn't have what I'm looking for.
Man, this is so cool. Too bad I don't understand.
Too bad it
This
fucking
is so cool.
sucks.
Too bad nobody could appreciate
God damn it, Lindy, outside.
divinely inspired genius.
Man,
Okay.
God
So,
on ISO.
so also, just so you all know, if you have what's it called, weapon specialization, you don't need to have your level, like cut your level in half in the damage roll. It automatically does that for you.
Yeah, it does. It's not half your level. I thought it was your
no,
full
it's
level.
it's for small arms and
Yeah.
weapons with the operative quality. You gotta have
Yeah.
You see, what you need is big gun. Because
God,
I am
so
not
much fun.
proficient in big gun.
Elizabeth's just gonna show up tomorrow and be like 4 times larger.
those.
I mean, obviously we
Okay,
can't.
so in shitpost, I saw this image like in a national and like a fucking copy of Time magazine from 2015, and I'm so glad someone finally fucking dug it up.
I mean,
Vladimir
here's
Putin in the submersible, the fucking Bond villain.
Someone should have popped that glass bubble.
This was when he was discovering ancient Greek shipwrecks or something.
Someone should have popped his brains.
What?
With
Blown
lobotomy axe.
Blown that boy's head off. You know about that lady that was like, if I were your mother, you would have turned out differently?
Oh, the Putin thing.
That was like, when I saw that, I was like,
Oh.
if I was your mother, I would have smothered you.
oof,
Pillow.
oof, oof. That's an oof. So,
Silt is out.
yeah, I think our squad is pretty dangerous now.
Me and the squad.
You have no idea how frustrating these last two encounters were, because that little computer right by the entrance was just out of my hacking range,
Yeah.
and like, I really wanted to like disrupt the standoff with like a hack, because the distracting hack is like perfect for that situation, where they're just distracted for a second, and then we can get the hostages out of there.
Quickly, put "We Are Japanese Goblin" on that screen over there behind you. Make him double take.
We are Japanese goblin.
Quickly, put his nudes on the screen behind us.
I am big. I am big person. I have become giant woman.
So Al, I've got a funny little thing you could get for that power armor. A remote link module.
Wait, what?
It's an armor upgrade only for powered armor.
Wait, I get the controller manually?
Better, you could have Doll control it.
Oh, what? Oh my god. We're buying this. We're buying this right now.
And it's so cheap too.
Gabe, all of my money is gone. Like, Elizabeth is on a fucking spending spree.
I want to see what this is.
I'll read it for y'all. This upgrade comes with a control computer module that can be used to pilot a suit of linked powered armor while no creature is wearing it. You can pilot the suit of power armor that has the upgrade, activating the upgrade as a move action to move the linked armor up to its land speed. You could instead take a full action to activate the linked armor and have it automatically follow the remote. Oh, it can otherwise take no action, so you can't make it fight. Dang it.
But you can call it to you and then jump
Yes.
into it like a Titan.
Yes.
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 That's all that matters. I'm gonna have my robot man talk out of this giant suit.
Just load it as well with like a recording, like, you know, Kool-Aid Man. Oh yeah! And every time you call it, it just smashes through a wall, plays that noise, and you jump in.
Al has reached full Titan.
No, better
The
yet,
long con is finally paid off.
have Lord to your God's voice turn on whenever you encounter someone in combat.
Why don't you give some of that oxygen, that toxic oxygen to this star station that we're living on?
Your life serves no purpose.
Less
Why do you
important than a
tell-
summer ant.
Summer ant.
Ooh, another interesting thing you can do, Al. Another upgrade you could get is you definitely don't have the money for this. Costs 6,500, but the absorption shield. If you are in an explosion, you reduce the damage everyone else takes.
Whoa, that's really cool.
Jeez, the powered armor stuff is kind of nuts.
Alright, how many upgrades?
Why is it so cheap? Why is the Japanese goblin so cheap?
Okay. It's the worst. It's the Japanese goblin is the worst power armor. This is power armor for
Okay,
goblin.
Al. So here's what you need to do. You need to put in that power armor both the remote link module and the Juggernaut boosters.
Wait, what the hell is the Juggernaut Booster?
Your armor greatly increases your momentum when you rush forward. When you move at least 20 feet toward the target before attempting a bull rush combat maneuver, you gain a +2 circumstance bonus to the check, and if the attack hits, you can move the target an additional 5 feet. Your armor also grants you a +4 bonus to strength checks to break down doors and other barriers if you move at least 10 feet toward the barrier before attempting the check.
Oh, that's so fucking cool.
Bruh.
This is just like
Janos.
Janos,
Janos convergence theory.
Mecha Janos. Yeah.
all Pathfinder characters I make will eventually become Yanos.
All Pathfinder characters will eventually converge at Dark Souls boss.
Exactly.
Or anime character. Those are the two options.
Dark Souls boss or Bloodborne boss.
Is there really a difference?
There's a big difference. There's a big difference.
Okay.
I think the main difference. I think the main difference is like Dark Souls bosses tend to be like slower, but they tend to be larger, and Bloodborne bosses tend to be very quick.
They tend to be bullshit.
They tend to fucking suck.
All right. No, what was the thing called? Is the remote link module Starfinder?
Remote link module, yeah. Here, I'll send you the Archives of Nethys for it.
All right.
I'm moving up into Space Jam DVD.
Space Jam.
Here we go. It's surprisingly cheap.
Yeah, got it. I just bought it.
Yeah.
All right, see you guys in the other channel.
Yeah, I'm actually, I'll be up there in just a minute. So, that wasn't much of a session. When I upload this to YouTube, it's going to be like session, whatever we're on, I think 7.5. Rather than, full 8. Because, 1, it was just housekeeping. 2, it was only like an hour and a half. So it really is like a filler mini episode, basically. And, yeah, whew. Really wish I'd equipped that spec ops armor and all that when we got it. Good lord. That. Oof. Those numbers. So much better. As well, like DR5, that's much better than the I can reduce the damage by 5 once an hour. So much better. Just reducing damage by 5 always. Yeah. I mean, kinetic damage, but yeah. So, thank you for watching. I will see you next... Oh, right, before hopping off. So, I know I said I was going to do some MHR streams, and that never materialized. The main reason for that being, I ended up having to work from 5 a.m. on those Wednesdays. And then the Sundays, I've had other stuff to do. Like taxes, like power washing. Stuff happens. And I'm working from 5 a.m. this Wednesday as well, so no stream... Well, no MHR stream this Wednesday. Probably going to be power washing again on Sunday, so no MHR... But I will let y'all know when I can do another Rise stream. Because I really want to get to the end of the current stuff before freaking sunbreak. Alright, peace.